So in embedded designs, you have a microprocessor with memory, and so you're dumping memory in parallel format to and from, right? So there's read or write. And so you would want to have a mixed signal option. With Lecroy, you don't have to buy an MSO. All you need to buy is the accessories to give you 18 or 36. And that's that pod.
Yeah.
Right. And it comes, there's 3 different lead sets. And if you want the standard grabbers with the standard wire or wrap or whatever those pins are, right? Right. That's one set, and then there's mixer connectors as well. Here, the Extreme browser, when you double-click that, these are all the remote control languages. We make it really easy for our customers to, like here's the acquisition side of it. And these are all the commands. So decoding allows you to see the different parts of a serial data stream and colorize it in its component parts. So data will be blue and IDs will be brown and acknowledgments are yellow, ACK bits are yellow. And then right above it, we'll decode it and for that, an 8-bit byte, for example, we'll have the 2 hexadecimal digits there, or ASCII or binary. So we'll decode it. And then you also can put it in a table where now, just like a protocol analyzer, you don't see the waveform, but you see the entire decoded values, and it has a window with a scroll bar if you've captured a long data stream, many packets of data, and you can select the one that you want. There's a search toolbar that allows you to search through all of it and look for special IDs or data, and then you can export that whole table out, or touch the table and it's interactive with the zoom. So you can go right to a particular message and see the physical layer waveform with the decoded data link layer information. And we give you 4 decoders, so you might want to work with I2C and SPI and look at the data and find something on SPI and see, gee, what happened over here with my devices talking to each other? What caused the problem? So there are, with Lecroy, with the Surfer, you're able to, to have a couple different decoders. WaveScan is a unique differentiator. No other competitors have this. See this red?
Yes.
That's the feature in this case that we're measuring. So we're measuring the rise time right here. And from here to here, we give you every bloody rise times value. In this case, they're all 41 microseconds or some 22, so they vary. So you as a user would say, gee, is my circuit performing the way I want? And you could say rise times, but you could say widths, frequencies. It's pretty easy. You just go up to WaveScan and go, I want rise time, skew, width, frequency. Here's all of them. You choose which one you want, in this case rise time, and these are all of the measurements. If anything is wrong, it'd jump out at you. But our competitors only do one of 2 things. They only measure the first one, and they forget the rest. So as you add statistics, they're only doing it on a waveform by waveform basis. With us, our statistics are on every rise time, every width in this waveform. Okay. And then here, we're going to say, hey, anything greater than 80 nanoseconds, what I want you to do is show them, and there's none, but stop if you see anything greater than 80 nanoseconds. So anyway, I'm going to have the scope look. And it says, WaveScan stopped. Features were found. There was 118.91 nanosecond rise time. Very slow. If we touch that table and then go ahead and turn up, it's not a nice clean rise.
No.
Do you think Tech or Agilent would be able to do that? Agilent won't do anything, but Tech will mark it. And then you're going to have to go look and see what the value is. But zooming is challenging. It's not fast. It's not easy. There's no table like this. We're going to create a report to document this. And we're going to name the report. The unique name right now would be the date and time down to the second, right? So we'll keep it for now, but you can name it whatever you want. And over in here, you're going to say, I was looking for this, and I had this problem, and I was using this device, and or this is my circuit. So you can actually enter in all that data. And you could have a keyboard attached, and you could use Word to do spell check, and then paste it in here to go into the report. But at any rate, now you just say save it. So now that it's saved, see it's saving? There's the report.
It's showing exactly what it was before.
Right, and now you can annotate. You have different colors to choose from, and
different shapes and all that.
Yeah, put some text in here. Let me see if I can try it this time. And text. All right, there's the text. And then you say either erase or done or whatever, right? So we're done. So now it's got the report. Well, what makes it unique is usually other companies do this outside of the scope, and you have to do it on a package. Here, we'll do it right within the scope. That makes us unique. Under LabNotebook, when we go view it, and by the way, you can save it as HTML, PDF, or rich text. Here's the report. Here's the unique name of the report. Here's all the text with it. Here's the scope that it was acquired with, who the user was, the date and time, and here's all their annotation and how the scope was acquired to get that signal. So when you're doing immunity testing, with customers saying, like when they're flying airplanes and they are building equipment that goes in an airplane and they want to make sure it doesn't get hit by lightning, that it can handle it, so they have to do immunity testing. Documentation, I have customers buy this because of the documentation.
Okay.
And the other thing is, what if you are working on a circuit and you're done, you tore everything apart, and you're back in the lab going, oh, I forgot to make a measurement. No other scope will do this for you.
Okay.
Saved with this report is the waveform data, all 4 channels, and the front panel setup.
Okay.
So now you hit flashback, and now you just recall everything, including the waveform data. It's flashing back. Now it's got the setup. It's got the waveform, and you say, oh, by the way, I wanted to do some other measurements on this. I want to add in a rough fall time, and I want to do a peak to peak and whatever else. And you can continue on now, even though nothing is connected to the scope.
So it'll do all the analysis, all the post-analysis on all the data that was captured?
Yes.
Okay.
It's part of the report. No other company does that.